Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Goulart takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe!
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Bouten makes the interception. Pedri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Sancho. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that's well seen too. Jordi Alba. He's gone forward. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Owen. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ribéry picks it up out wide. That's good play. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead. Belletti gets it away. And here's Chiesa. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow.
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. And we have our very first corner. Ribéry plays it short. Crossed in once more. Great hit! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitution on the field. Number 77, Ribery. Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 23, Isco.
Pinches it off him.
Darwin Núñez. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Goulet. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Played back in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Darwin. He's played him through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose. That has been cut short. McAllister. Goulet.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Messi. Isco.
There will be 1 minute at
So
a
just
time.
1 extra minute for stoppages. And time is up. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please make sure to watch the...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! That's a little off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Schneider. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. So what can they make of this? It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. He's got full. Goal! Arsenal! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. That is great defending, so alert. Ribery. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. David Villa. Now it's Ribery. Jordi Alba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that could set him on his way. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ribery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Fernando Torres. Ribery in acres of space out wide. That was always going to be the keepers. Schneider. And it's Fletcher. That's Beckham. Now it's Torres. Now it's Beckham. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Some first-half thoughts?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu in towards the back stick. And they've got rid. And Fletcher! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Now that's well seen too. That's going right the way across. Oh, Red, nice interception. McAllister. Mbappe, he's having a go. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Snyder. And it's Scholes. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Sané. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Ronaldinho. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Schneider. Darren Fletcher. And it's Fletcher. And here's Ronaldinho. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sané looking to run onto it. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa! Scholes. Beckham has a look and plays it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Snyder. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
There will be 1 minute at a
Well,
time.
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's it. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement.
Arsenal can do it here. 90
Hello,
minutes
everybody,
away
and
from
welcome to today's
reaching
match.
their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. This might spell danger. He can get that clear. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was quick to react. Now it's El Shaarawy. Good spot, he's seen the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Sancho. Now it's Mbappe. Sancho in acres of space out wide. Neymar. Neymar, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Goulet, and the pass is intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. El Shaarawy. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now it's Sancho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. He is through here. That's a fabulous ball. That's tidy. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Auxerre have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Goulet, Sancho.
Alexander-Arnold really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Oh, what has happened here? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Brunetta.
Auxerre can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field, number 23, number
Auxerre
21.
surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Sancho. And reclaimed it in a trice. Sancho. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field
And he's
is
heaved it away.
number 17, Cristian Romero.
Goulet. Nicked it back promptly. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's...
Mbappe!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
On the field, number 20, Chouameni. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Fabinho. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
No, again, there's no way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sancho looks to get on the end of this. They're back. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Chooses to go cross-field. Ribery is onto it in a flash. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Ah, he's given it away. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And through to the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And the message is clear. The only way is up.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He has found the way through. Arsenal have reclaimed it. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
There will be 3 minutes
Arsenal
at a time.
take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Real chance here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe.
The attendance for this match
Now it's
was
Mohamed Salah.
71,649.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the finish! And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Davis is there, and he can pick it up. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Sané. Always onto this. Chiesa. Sané hangs one in. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. White. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sané. Kaka.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pedri. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left, and he's managed to get free. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.